Hello and welcome to another installment of Datacolor's ChromaFlash series. Today's segment is a tutorial on aligning the color matrix in the CHROMACAL image software. As a brief review, CHROMACAL image calibration works as follows. Take an image of the CHROMACAL slide along with your specimen images. Open and align the matrix image in the CHROMACAL software and then calibrate your specimen images. You are then ready to evaluate. Our focus in today's video is the matrix alignment step in the CHROMACAL software. After you captured an image of the CHROMACAL slide with your imaging system, open that image in the CHROMACAL image software. The goal of this calibration profile window is to align the orange squares, also known as the grid, within each color patch, as shown on the right-hand side of this screen. To achieve this, first check the location of the whitest patch. Reference colors are provided in each corner as a visual reference to the patch location. As long as the whitest patch is located in the lower right-hand corner, you are good to go to the next step. If the whitest patch requires reorientation, use the flip tools. Once the whitest patch is properly oriented, you are ready to go to the next step. Next, align the color matrix using the outline method. To do this, put your cursor in the upper left-hand corner of the matrix and hold down the mouse button and drag the outline to the lower right-hand corner of the matrix. Once done, release the mouse button and the outlined portion will expand to fill the window. At this point, the squares are likely to be aligned within each color patch. Please note, for the outline method to work, the cursor must be in its magnifier mode, as indicated by a plus sign when the cursor is within the calibration profile window. If the cursor shows as a hand, just click the magnifier icon in the cropping tools. A successful alignment can be seen in two ways. The first indication is that all the orange grid squares have turned to blue. A second indication is that alignment diagnostic result is good. And note, in the diagnostics box, you can always click the result to display information and guidance on how to proceed. And don't be concerned if you do something crazy in the alignment process. You can always return the image to its original state by clicking the reset button below the cropping tools. If a successful alignment has not been achieved, you can use a number of tools to easily adjust. I'll now demonstrate an unsuccessful outline result and show you ways to correct. You can move the entire grid by locating your cursor over any grid square. The cursor will change to show you the available movements. So for corner squares, it will shrink or expand the overall grid size. And for squares on the left and right, it will shrink or expand horizontally. And for top and bottom squares, it will shrink or expand vertically. And finally, all inside squares will move the entire grid at its current dimensions. Other adjustments are available in the cropping tools. These allow you to modify the size and orientation of the color matrix itself. So the magnifier tool will increase the matrix size, or hold down the shift key and mouse clicks will decrease the matrix size. Use the hand tool to move the color matrix in any direction. Use the flip tool to reverse the orientation of the color matrix. And finally, Use the rotation tool to rotate the color matrix. The degree of rotation varies by the keystroke selected, as noted on the bottom left side of this slide. That completes our tutorial on aligning the color matrix image. Additional resources are available at www.chromacal.com. And thank you for using CHROMACAL.